Hey up everyone, welcome back to the channel. Right, I'm up here in the loft, I'm putting some Christmas stuff away, and I've come across this Spectrum Plus 2, so I thought it'd be an idea to dig it out and turn it on, see if it still works. Now to my knowledge it's not been switched on in at least 10 years. And I bought it back in 1995, and I've also got a BBC Model B there, which I might feature in a future video. Anyway, back to Spectrum. We'll get it down and see if it'll work. Okay, so I'm not going to go into the history of the ZX Spectrum. That's not really the topic for this video, but I'll give you my own history of the Spectrum. Because back in 1984 I got my first Spectrum, which is a 48k rubber key model, and I had that until the 1990s, and I frazzled it at some point, I think around about 1994 when I actually killed it. You know, looking back, I wish I'd have hung on to it. Probably been able to get it going again. Anyway, in 1995 I saw this Spectrum Plus 2 at a flea market, so I decided I'll buy it. I got myself a Spectrum again now. I nearly got the Plus 3 model, which has the disc drive in place of the tape deck, until I found out that you couldn't get the 3-inch floppy disks that were unique to the Amstrad models for love or money. So instead I got a PC, and that's how I got into PCs. Anyway, we'll see if we can get this set up. Now, back in the day, home computers of the 1980s, were designed to work with just your ordinary television, which was analog signals back in the day. So let's have a look. Let's see if we can start. I'll go to expert settings, manual tuning. Now this thing will accept an analog signal. So right, we're good to go. We'll plug the Spectrum in and see what happens. Here we go. And I forgot to plug in the connector from the power supply into the Spectrum. So if you give me a moment, I'll set you guys down for a few moments. Let's plug this in. That's what PSC looks like, some sort of like a dim plug for the power supply, right? Okay, well let's we'll try again. And plug it in, see what happens. Alright, that's a good sign. The power LED's come on, so there's life in it. So let's have a look at settings. I think we have a result. Let's find the new. Yes. Oh yes. Right, the good news is I've finally managed to get it working, but I have to hold down the end of the RF lead, otherwise this happens. So I just need this heavy object just to weigh that down so I don't lose my picture. Right, I think I seem to have made the problem slightly worse, so I think it's worth opening the case up, see if I can have a look inside modulator and see what the problem is. Well, I managed to get the board out, and here is the offending part of the modulator, so we'll get the lid off and have a look, see what's what. Now I've just been looking at this board, I think these might be the RAM chips, I'm not entirely certain. But the only chip I recognise is the Z80 processor. There we go, quite a popular processor in its day, and it's still used today in such as fire alarm panels. So let's have a look inside the modulator. Right, well, can't see anything untoward with this modulator, but it does feel a bit wobbly, and I just wonder if I've got some dry joints on the solder. Maybe if I try heat it up, sort of reflow it, it might do the trick. I've nothing to lose, so I'll give it a go. Well, that didn't turn out quite the way I planned, but like I says, it's not been preset. You're seeing it as it happens, and sometimes that's the way it goes. Well, I'm not going to totally give up on this, because you can do a composite mod on there, just run some wires from outside the modulator, because it's the input to the modulator is a composite video signal, so you can wire the inputs direct to this RCA jack, and you have composite video. Or there's the RGB output. Maybe somebody's made an adapter, you know, to SCART or a HDMI or something like that. I'll have to look into that. So I'll put this back in loft, and I'll have a bit more luck with the beeb, because that does have a composite output, so it should be a bit easier to set up. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this one. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm open to any offers of help to sort this out, one way or another. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you later.